Hello class, I'm Kris and I'll be your English teacher once again. Today's lesson, let's talk about plants. It's a beautiful day outside today and we're going to head outdoors and talk about some plants. Okay class, what do we have here? It's a stick. How can we talk about this stick? What is this stick like? Well, it's long, thin, narrow. How about these flowers? What are these flowers like? They're white and yellow. They're pretty. They're quite large for a flower. Let's see what we have here. Do you see this? This is a seed that falls off of the trees. It's sharp, brown, round, and small. And all on the ground there are leaves. How can we describe the leaves? Most of them are brown. They've all fallen from the trees. They're dead leaves, very dry, and they make a crinkly sound. Here we have very small flowering weeds. These tiny flowers will eventually grow into a plant that is like clover. What can you tell me about these small flowers? Well, they're white, small, tiny, thin, very soft. Here we have a large rock, very large rock. What can you tell me about this rock? It's very hard, very heavy. It has a smooth surface, very smooth to the touch. What do we have here? It may be difficult to see, but these are little ants. What can we say about the ants? They are small, black, busy. They're quite cute. Here we have a small yellow dandelion. It's a small flowering weed. What can we say about it? It is yellow. It's very soft. It has a thin stem. And growing near it we have clover. Very small 3-leaf clovers. What can you tell me about the clover? It's green, pretty, near the ground. What's this? It's a tree. What can we say about the tree? Well, it's very tall. It's solid, very hard, is thick, very thick, and it's very, very heavy. this plant here. Do you know what this plant is? This plant is known as stonecrop. What can you tell me about this stonecrop? This stonecrop is very young. That is why it is so small. It is a lighter shade of green than most of the things that we will see today. It's soft for now, but when it is older, it will be hard and sharp. This here, this isn't very difficult. What's this? This is grass. Grass is one of the most common plants in the world. Grass is common. This grass is green. It looks quite young. It is growing in a clump alone. What's this? This is a tree. It is very different from the tree we have just seen because this tree is very, very small. It is also soft, very young, light. What's down here? That is a mole hole. A little mole dug this hole. And as you can see, the ground here is rising around the hole. What can we say about the hole? It's very narrow. It's deep and it's dark. Here we have a seed pod from the trees. Inside each pod are tiny seeds. What can we say about this pod? It's brown, very old and crinkly. It is a dead pod. Here is an old root. What can we say about this root? It's pale. Because it is not in the ground, we can say that this root is uprooted. It is also hard and stiff. This plant here, what is it called? It is an elephant ear. It is a very small type of elephant ear. What can we say about it? It's very soft. It has light white fuzz on it. It is a fuzzy plant. It is also green, and parts of it are yellow. Here is a small flowering weed. What can we say about it? It is very common. The color of the flowers is purple, and each has 4 petals. They are very soft and very short. What's this? This is my vine. What can we say about my vine? It's green with a purple flower. It is widespread because it is covering a lot of the garden. It is healthy, and because it has a flower on it, we can say that it is blooming. Here? What's this? It's not a tree. It's ivy. What can we say about this ivy? It's very thick. It's hard. It has a pale color, like yellow or possibly white. Beneath the ivy, what do we have here in the grass? It is a berry. What can we say about the berry? It's small, round, blue, and probably poisonous. And here we have moss. What can we say about the moss? It is short, green, very soft. It forms a carpet on the ground, much like grass does. Okay. Let's take a look at some of the plants we discussed today. We saw a leaf. Leaf. What did we say about the leaf that we saw? Remember, it was dry. It was brown. The leaf was dead. But this leaf that I've drawn is green. It's alive. Another plant we saw was the clover. Clover. We said clover was also green. Has 3 leaves. It's pretty. Soft. Small. Some of these words we will see many times again. Green, soft, small. That's because many plants, while they look different, also have things in common with other plants. So it's a good way to learn our vocabulary, and it's easy to learn how to speak about plants by seeing what they have in common and what they don't. And if we can remember what they have in common, then we've already learned half of what we must know. One other thing we saw outside was the berry. Berry. This was a wild berry. Remember what we said about the wild berry? It was blue. It was round. Round. Small. It was a very small berry. I thought it might be poisonous. Do not eat it, because it might be poisonous. It looks almost like a blueberry, except it is the wrong color of blue. Okay? What else did we see? It wasn't a plant, but we saw these. Ants. We saw an ant. Well, we saw many ants. We said they were small, black. They were very busy. They were digging nests. They were making a nest. They were many. They were many because there were many ants. So we can say that they were many. Alright? What's another thing we saw? I know. We saw 2 of these. Trees. Trees. We saw 2 different kinds of trees. A, B. Tree A was a baby. It was young, small, and white. Tree B was old. It was heavy. It was thick. It was hard and solid. Alright. Now I will draw a plant on the board and we can talk about it. The name of the plant is not important. I'm just making it up as I go along. Okay? Let's call it plant. Kris's plant. Kris's plant. Because it's my plant. What can we say about it? Well, it has green, red, and blue. Green, red, blue. It's not a very large plant, so we can say that it is small, short, tiny, you know, and we can say it's young, it's light, because it is not heavy. Anything else you can think to say of this plant? It is flowering. It has 1, 2, 3 leaves. 3 leaves. We can say that it is pretty or cute. Okay? See you next time.